Hi, everybody. Corrie Thorne, the spiritual healer, coming in to do the monthly reading or the mid-month reading from the 18th. This is being recorded until the end of May 2021. This is for Libra. I am down to the last few. I'm just trying to get them out. And so this is for Libra. And I don't know why. As soon as I started to come in, I got like a specific name started to come up. And I'm like, Patricia. Patricia. And I'm like, and then I started to sing. I don't know, remember the song Patricia the Stripper? And with a swing of her hips, she, she started to dance, or she started to swing, sway, or whatever it was. I'm like, that song, Patricia the Stripper, like, but the name Patricia. And I just feel like I was just kind of being laughed at, like somebody just like having that sense of humor coming in. So whoever that belongs to, that's pretty personal. Even though this is not a personal reading, this is for the collective, but it picks up energy of everyone who's born underneath this sign, or you have it within your sign. If you're cross watching and it resonates with you, then it was for you as well. Or whenever you are watching this and the message resonates, then the message is for you. It is channeling through. So I do use different cards, and they're not always mine. These are cards of many other people, and because I'm channeling, I just use the cards as a validation to my messages. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's in alignment with what their messages are for the cards that I'm using. I do use my own deck as well. This is not to replace any medical psychological advice. This is a collective. So if it resonates, yay, and if it doesn't, then oh well, it's not for you this month. So Libra, I have rock bottom coming up as my first card. And so rock bottom is like, what I'm getting with this is that it's like, feels like you were in rock bottom. You have hit rock bottom. Like this is like the rock bottom. I feel like it's like we've been waiting for the bottom to fall out. Like, man, the bottom just got to fall out. This all just has to be done. Like, and I feel like it's like, that's what it is. It's like you're now on the way up, not on the way. You're on the way up, not on the way down. So yay to that, whatever, and I know we're in that whole world of it right now. And I feel like it is. I feel like you're on the way up and not on the way down. It is coming up as 10. I put a lot of tens, like in the power of tens today, like in increments of 10. Um, and so I feel like, and I mean, 10 has a lot of collection of numbers in there, right? It's like you can make a lot of numbers out of that 10. So I feel like for you is there's a lot of opportunities coming up, Libra. I wanted to really take a breath. I'm like, stop, take a breath, breathe, stop panicking. If you've been in a very, like, I feel like for some of my people born under that Libra sign, I feel like you've been a lot of tension, a lot of stress, a lot of worry, really worrying about a lot of things. I'm picking up the color yellow, like I'm seeing the sun color, or the yellow of the solar plex color, which also represents our power, our will, our determination. If it was in the rays, then I would be picking up a different color of it. This is actually in the energy of your power center. I feel like for some of you, it's that you have to start like owning your own power, gaining back your strength, just knowing who you are. Just, our will. Sometimes our being using our own willpower instead of trusting the will of God consciousness, it takes us into a place that it keeps us from ever being able to come into the light of coming full circle in our own lives. It leaves us often having self-sabotage moments. I feel like some of the events within our lives sometimes are our own doing, and not that we contribute to the beginning of them, but by not letting them go or not letting things end. I feel like there's some continuals here, and I feel like there's something that is telling me that you're in the midst of coming to life, a transformation, but something is holding you. And it's like you're waiting. It's the unexpected visitor. And I feel like you're waiting for the next shoe to fall. You're waiting for the next bad thing. You're waiting for the next bad news, which tells me this is like ties into like some self-sabotage or some fear stories that are owning you, that are holding you captive. And so ultimately, the unexpected visitor looks like Alice in Wonderland. It's like going down a rabbit hole. Sometimes you got to be willing to go down a rabbit hole. Sometimes that this ending, like in order for things to end, you've got to get to the rabbit hole. You've got to travel you got to go into the place of the unknown. You got to go into the wild, the rocky, the unknown places, and you squeeze in and it gets tighter. And I feel like once you get in and you get so tighter, you've got to push a little bit harder. And I feel like where you are is that you're almost out and you got to push yourself all the way through. You've got to be willing to put the effort in, the work in, Libra, this month. I feel like it's going to take some work. And that for the rest of the month and probably into some of June, it's going to take some work. It's like you're being very challenged to um, to step into some strong work energy. And I feel like for Libras, you have a strong work ethic. You are very kind, you're very generous, you're very good, but there is a reward coming back to you. I feel like something that was either taken from you or robbed from you, or something that was a lie that was told years ago, there is truth being exposed. And I feel like you're being rewarded back. Your inheritance is coming in. And I keep getting that from my Libra. You have an inheritance coming in. You have a come together and see to come apart. So it's like now all the story is coming apart and something is being exposed. And with that, it's like flying. It's like you don't have to walk through the labyrinth no more. You don't have to seek and search and find your way out. I feel like you're like buying, like you're out of all like you're coming out of all challenges wide open. I feel like it's time to be able to be wide open, just like let your heart just look out over a new perspective. You're not down in the valley no more. You're not down stuck in the trenches. You're not in the trenches. You're up, you're out. You're out of the stories. But for some reason you're still holding, or else we wouldn't be picking it up. But I feel like it's like some of you, or you just got to the top. You just got to that. And with that, there is some unexpected to come with it. I feel like some unexpected challenges, but I feel like there's some unexpected news, like, holy crap, I can't believe this is happening to me. It's like all that faith that you've had, all the hard times that you've been through. I feel like you're being told that they're going to be not there. And if you're wondering about my reading glasses, these are from my grandfather. I don't know why. I feel like I would need to wear his eyes for a little bit. Um, and I weren't exactly like all of his glasses, but I remember him having glasses like this. And so I just feel like it's like looking through the eyes of all of those who have been through tough times, who've been through depressions and wars, and seeing that they made it, we can make it too. And I feel like that's it. So you're being told to just surrender over the last of your pain. You have a lot of smoke and mirror stories coming in here that you are still telling yourself of fear, of doubt, and that it's not really truth. Um, and I also have in your energy, like colon problems, stomach issues, something like that for some of my Libras as well. So if you're having some of those issues, get that checked. Um, I also have, I'm holding two decks of cards. Um, Libra, I never paused this long. I'm listening. So I'm listening to what needs to be said for you. There is some deep contemplation happening here, Libra. Well, I have the energy of Aquarius coming into Libra. And I don't know why you're blending in together or why you're falling into relation together, or if that's in astrology and I'm not an astrologer, I'm a channeler. And so I'm channeling through some of that Aquarius energy, and it could be the age of Aquarius and the golden ages, or the golden year. Yeah, golden years. So some of you are coming into your golden years, your golden opportunities, into the age of Aquarius, into the move, the shift. I feel like you were years and years ahead of your time is what it feels like. And I feel like it's been so frustrating because you have been years and years ahead of your time and people couldn't understand, they couldn't relate. And it feels like a lot of things in life felt like it was a failure to you, or you didn't succeed, but it wasn't. You were ahead of your time. And so for you, for Aries and Aquarius, for Aries and Aquarius, for you, Aries and Aquarius, there is like validation to the fact that you are finally getting your inheritance of that you're being ahead of the time has gotten you to where you need to be now. The treasures, the treasure chests, the inheritance, the awards, the everything, the accolades of everything that who you are is now coming into you. You don't have to go anywhere to get it. It is coming towards you. There is good luck on your side. I feel like setting yourself into a new standard of being. Stop telling yourself any hard luck story that you have been telling yourself, because it is not your truth. Your truth is you are holding your heart, you're holding life. And the cat is a prime, like her confidence and who she is. She's like a prime inspiration, and she's looking at you like, come on, you're like me. You know who you are, and you're not going to chase your tail. You're going to follow your head. The whiskers are guiding you here. It's like you just know who you are. You know you know what you are, and you're those peaky ears, just like you listen, you hear what's not being said. And so for some of you, you are afraid to let yourself return into your innocence, into what was taken earlier in life. And so you're being told to not be afraid to treat yourself with the love. And you have Forever Golden Davina, and she's coming in. It's like, even you may be a little bit broken, tethered, you may have fallen down that friggin' hole too many times, but you're not broken. You are now perfectly imperfect. And so Forever Golden is that this blessing, this blessed life, this blessed energy has never left you. It's just challenged you to have the courage to prove who you are. You are very unassuming, Libra. And I feel like there's a lot of unassuming energy here. And I feel like you're finally walking into your light, and people are like, oh, I didn't even know they were that. But I also have the sense that, it's like you want to take everybody with you, or you want to include everyone because you're a kind, good person. But that doesn't always play out the way that you want. I feel like you do have somebody who's in your care who is struggling, or you're struggling with like stomach issues or stomach problems. I feel like there's a real challenge around there. And I feel like we're being like, I feel like we're going to have to face, like, through those born on Libra, I'm not Libra. I feel like you're going to have to face some challenges around the colon area, stomach area, bowel area, like that area is what I'm picking up. And I feel like that's being faced, and you being the kind person you are, being the caretaker, being there, being present. And the guardian willow is also in saying that the guardians are with us, the angels are with us. So whoever that is that needs that love, that needs the care, that needs that healing, the guardians are here and surrounding this person or you right now to wrap you in the love and the healing that is needed. Your life is being filled with love and light. And I feel like temptation is time and unity. It feels like it's like when this starts come, a little piece of you feels like you're just going to break away and leave like, I don't know. I just feel like you're tempted to kind of self-sabotage again. Don't self-sabotage. Don't go that route. Like, I feel like you'll be caught. I feel like you'll have good advice to tell you. And we also have the beautiful Marie. And the beautiful Marie, the medicine woman Marie, is stepping in. And we're just being reminded of rooted and grounded in love, that we know who we are at the core, and that no matter how dark the days get, that your light never fades, and you know who you are on such a level that no matter what the challenge is, you know you can overcome it, Libra. You have a strong sense of resilience in you. You have a strong sense of self. And I feel like you have proven that time and time again. And it just feels like it's like finally setting yourself free as the guardians come back in again. This is the beautiful willow. And no matter how old the tree is, no matter what the journey, the tree blossoms each and every year. And each and every year just gets bigger and more beautiful, and it looks youthful and young. And so it's the appearance of the youth, the young, appearance of feeling as if you are young and full of life again. And it's like the second chance, third chance. I feel like it's like that second chance at life is coming in for my Libras. Don't miss it. Don't self-sabotage it, and enjoy every moment. I send you much love. Have a beautiful month, and just be able to sit back and just trust and just breathe in all that's coming in for you. Much love.